Welcome back to my potato. But perhaps goodbye potato. We're going to try a new thing. I have never tested MicroXP on a USB install just yet. But I've discovered that MicroXP multiboot cannot be properly installed onto a USB drive through Rufus, but the MicroX 083 ISO, MicroXP 083 ISO, will install to a USB. I have an 8 gig USB here. Yes, it's on my keychain and whatnot. It's been through all kind of hell. Actually, it's the third module I've installed in it, but that's beside the point. I have installed that along with, since the ISO does not include the driver packs, I've used Double Driver to install, to back up, to back up my existing drivers and stuff. So this is the base setup here. I've backed up drivers along with a copy of Double Driver, and also some various other resources I'd like to just go ahead and make easier to copy over if this manages to reinstall. I don't know how this is going to go. I really don't know how it's going to go. But Rufus was successfully able to put the MicroXP 083 ISO onto my USB flash drive. Well, hello MicroXP and goodbye MicroXP. Let's shut it down, start it back up, and see what the hell happens. And goodbye, and hello. Let's start all over again. F12 for my boot menu. USB storage device. Yes, let's boot from the USB. Now, during the second stage of setup, obviously we're on the first stage of setup here, but on the second stage of setup, it's still going to need access to the USB. So I think what I'm supposed to do on the second stage of setup is also boot again from the USB and let it figure things out for itself to boot from the hard drive to continue the second stage of setup. I'm not sure. I've never done this before, not even under a normal installation of Windows, let alone secondary MicroXP installation. Anyway, I'm going to delete my C partition. This is all disposable to me anyway. This is a test system. Anyway, bye-bye. Alright, unpartition space. Well, now we got a dash here. Hope this doesn't cause it confusion, but hey, what the hell. We're continuing on. Alright, and do a quick format. I've really never used Rufus before, so this is altogether experimental territory for me. Well, at least USB flash drives are pretty darn quick, so zoom zoom. I really hope it doesn't get confused on which drive is which. I hope I'm going about this process right, if there is a right way to do this. I don't think MicroXP was ever meant to be installed from USB, but, well, somebody get a try it. Alright, now F12 from the boot menu again. I think, again, I should boot from the USB storage device, which should see the beginning of the install and trigger the rest of the Windows installation. I have no idea. Let's see. Yes. No. Not what I was looking for. Okay. Now let it get to the point I can F3 out of this, and let's just boot from the hard drive next time around. Let's see. Well, it does see the existing state of setup now, but F3, I'm going to quit. And I'm just going to let it boot off the hard drive and see if it sees the USB device. I got a feeling it might not. I'm not sure yet. Let's just let it do its thing. This is still in the MicroXP setup stage. I don't know what's going to happen. Hasn't crashed yet. That's a good sign. Okay, it's off screen right now, but I still see the hard drive light doing a steady blinking. It's doing a thing. Something. Now keep in mind, this installation does not have the driver packs. I've backed those up onto the experimental flash drive here using Double Driver. The backup process seemed pretty straightforward and seems to be an awesome utility. We'll see how it goes after install. Yes, touchpad works awesome. As anyone familiar with MicroXP knows, that typical installation process when you're not utilizing the driver packs tends to go pretty darn fast. So we shouldn't be waiting here very long. Now, of course, I'm still going to have to install my backed up drivers and the patch afterwards. Tick, 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 tick. It's still doing its thing down here. Hard drive light's still blinking. It's still running. Now keep in mind, Windows XP, the full Windows XP was never designed to be installed from USB in the first place. It was designed to be installed from a CD or DVD. It was never designed to be installed from USB. I'm finding myself very surprised right now that it's being so cooperative from Rufus, putting it on USB. But let's let it go through and see how this goes. Again, the full microxmultiboot does not work on Rufus. You cannot use Rufus to put that on USB. If somebody finds a way, by all means, find a way and let me know, correct me. But it errored out and looked at me stupid. Like, what kind of disk is that? I think it's because of the multi-boot menu. It doesn't use a standard Microsoft bootloader. The only two differences I've noticed between MicroXP 0.82 and 0.83 is 0.82 does not support the Windows Themes service. MicroXP 0.83 does, but it's disabled by default until you install the theme and enable the service. Also, there's a glitch with MicroXP 0.83 where Visual Basic scripts do not work right out of the box. And that's unfortunate, but part of my patch fixes that, so that'll be taken care of. Okay, everything looks like it's going well. Wonderful. And of course, we got to wait for the final stage to set up. Well, this is the final install of MicroXP 0.83 straight off the USB. And it did get my driver letters right. Awesome. Awesome. That is most important. Most important. Oh, well, actually, no, I shifted the USB over to drive E. Okay. Part of my patch assumes it installed from drive D, so that might subtly complicate things, but I don't believe that very much. I'm impressed so far by how well this has gone. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and copy my other thingies here over, which includes the patch, ISOs, my drivers, whatnot. I've already prepared those on my USB drive to begin with. I'm going to copy those over, and I'm just going to go ahead and remove my USB drive. Yes, I didn't even use this ISO during the install, whatever, but, well, I want to copy this over anyways. I'll end up installing VirtualBox later, and this will be one of the ISOs I'd like to use. Honestly, the way I got my patch set up now, I don't think it's going to make that much difference that I made a assumption that it installed from drive D, because most of the files that would have made an assumption about that have actually been already installed onto the hard drive under the System32 drivers folder or the System32 folder itself. If it ever asks you for missing files, you can usually find them already installed on the hard drive. Anyway, here we go. Now we're installing my patch. It's a very quick install process. Now this is just the patch. I still haven't installed the drivers yet. I did the third option, I believe it is, with Double Driver to back it up with a EXE setup. So hopefully this should make it very straightforward. Hopefully. These are the drivers from the old system. Let me just create a new folder here to extract that. Wait. Oh, that's silly me. That was already the name of the folder on the desktop. Okay. There was supposed to be an exe in here. I saw an exe in here before I copied this over. Strange. Whatever. I guess I'll just do the manual process. Okay. I guess we're just doing the manual process today. Damn, I wasn't expecting that. Yes, part of my patch included a stripped down computer management. So, yes, of course I'm missing the device drivers. So, let's set up something to remind myself where I'm at, what I'm doing. Alright. Why am I going to the audio device first? Video controller. Yes, I probably need to install the video driver. Install from location. Yeah, this is where I was actually saying that I made an assumption it installed from the D drive. This is part of the registry file in the patch, that it makes an assumption that files were installed in the drivers folder under System32, or just System32 itself, or the D drive. Okay, installing under USB, well, apparently the sources came from the E drive. Okay, whatever. Anyway, we're looking somewhere else now. This is totally new to me. Hope my phone has enough memory to go through all of this crap. Recording video and whatnot. Alright, so we're under display drivers. Yes, mobile Intel drivers. La-di-doo-da, da-da-da-da-da. Whee! Oh, that's nice. Why is that folder name so damn long? That doesn't help things. It's really missing a file? No. I'm not sure exactly what file it is. I don't know what the hell it is. Looks like there's a fucking blank space there. That's weird. Oh, hell. Cancel it. Fuck it. Yes, continue without. Oh, it's an underscore. It showed up as a blank space there, but it... Okay, something about double driver mixed up a blank space and an underscore. That's brilliant. Oh, whatever. Plug and play monitor. Yeah, I think we can install that automatically. Yeah. I guess it would be for the external VGA port on this. Yeah, install. Okay. La-di-doo-da. Okay. I'm not sure why it's not showing me missing system devices. I don't believe it is anyway. Okay, it looks like we did the same rigmarole again, and two different video devices, whatever. Yeah, retry, no point in doing that, right? Alright. Cancel that, whatever. I don't know why that file's missing. I think I gotta blame Double Driver on that. Only I just did the same thing all over again. Whatever. I'm thinking it might be a wise idea before I bother with the rest of this to go ahead and restart the system. Anyway. Even got the screen resolution right. Well, that's nice. I didn't even get that out of the multi-boot disk. I had to manually set the screen resolution out of that. Okay. These were actually updated drivers that came from Driver Packs 2015. You can find that on TinyURL. It's a pretty big pack. Have fun with that. Yeah, still need other drivers, sound and whatnot. Alright, let me go back where I was. Alright, device manager. I'm not even worried about my Ethernet controller. Yeah, I'm not using it on this setup, but the network controller, that's going to be my wireless adapter. I will worry about that. And I'll skip on the Ethernet controller, save a little time on the video. We'll deal with that another time. Alright, let's go for the audio controller. Yeah, that's a really long file folder name. It might not have helped that I put it on the desktop. I might need to put it on the root folder next time I ever try this. Alright, anyway, hard disk controller, okay. Anyway, media, yeah, Sigmatel high definition. That's what I'm looking for right now. An error occurred. A device attached to the system is not functioning. Do I actually need to install the chipset drivers first? Probably do. That wouldn't surprise me. It is a high definition audio device. Hold on. Okay. Where the hell am I going? These files around here somewhere. Alright, media. Do we got a setup file? I swear if that restore file does the trick for me. From Double Driver, I'm going to kick myself in the balls. Alright. Well, I'm going to cut that. I'm going to put it on a higher folder level up. I'm just going to put it under the root folder, since file and folder names seem to be so damn long. It's not helping. Alright, now. Yes, and Double Driver. I think I can put the program on the desktop. Anyway. Now, okay. Let's go to restore. Locate backup. On the location. Okay. Double drivers. Okay. Okay. No. Okay. My Double Driver restore the backups. It made them in the first place. I thought I had an EXE to restore them. Device driver installation wizard. Yay. Okay. Hey, I just got the network adapters down here. wireless network, and LAN connection. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll wait till the restart till I actually connect to that. Okay. Broadcom devices updated. Intel system devices ready to use. Sigmatel high definition audio failed install. Isn't that just freaking great? Well. This is going okay. I wish it could have been a little better. I crapped out on the backed up audio drivers. I guess I can go through the full trouble of the driver packs and see how that possibly goes. But it seems I'm without audio right now. Terribly worried about that. Let's see what... Oh, goodness. I don't guess I'm ready just yet to connect to a wireless network. Well, I should be, but, well, not on video. Alright, that's the other stuff I had on the flash drive. Alright, I'm sorting all the additional stuff over here. These are the things that between Windows and my patch installed over here. Anyway, let's see. Let's see what device manager got to say right now. Of course it didn't like that. I don't know what went wrong there. The drivers for the device are not installed. Driver provider, unknown driver details. No driver files are required or have been loaded for the device. Update. Okay. Let's see. Wizard cannot find the necessary software. Install from a specific location. Okay, like I was saying earlier, I put in the registry files that there's a number of important files already in the driver's folder. No. Oh, wait. It's looking for an information file? Okay. Can't find... Oh, it's looking for an information file. Look under the information folder. I'm not getting any dice on the audio driver right now. That's unfortunate. Huh. Well, you know what? At this point, I'm just going to go ahead and cut this video short with the unfortunate scenario there. I'm sure I should be able to connect to a wireless network and whatnot. It looks like almost everything else installed essentially as planned from a USB device. From a USB device, no less. MicroXP 0.83. Not perfect right now, but, well, it's more than I expected, honestly. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Hope you learned something.